Hello, everyone, and we're back with NFL Asia Live, our third episode. And today, what are we talking about, Charlie?
We're talking about the game between Cleveland and Pittsburgh Thursday night.
Oh, and you know what? I didn't introduce us, did I?
My name is Charlie Bass.
I'm Tom Akins. So, we're talking about
Cleveland versus Pittsburgh.
Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Thursday night. We did our review show. Our first episode at NFL Asia Live was...
We predicted Pittsburgh.
We predicted Pittsburgh. We did a review show which we looked at all the games for Week 14 and picked who was going to win, who was going to lose. Okay, not point spreads, but just the winner. And we both picked Pittsburgh, of course. It was
It's pretty obvious.
logical. They're playing at home, and Cleveland, their offense is
is lacking. But it was a much closer game. I
much
mean,
closer game.
Overall, Cleveland, first time I've actually watched them all year, their defense was quite good. They held them to one touchdown until the end of the game.
That's right.
And one play.
And we were surprised when we looked at the statistics that Cleveland has the #1 pass defense.
Yes, that was quite surprising.
Very surprising to me. I had no idea. But anyway, they still held the Steelers to 7 points until the last 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah.
They got a big touchdown play,
Yeah.
the Steelers did, after the Browns quarterback, Colt McCoy, threw an interception into the end zone. They were on the 5-yard line of the Steelers with the first down.
Well,
First and goal, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, they held them to 7 points through most of the game, so it was a pretty good effort. Although, having said that, Roethlisberger got hurt.
And he came back again. When he got hurt, everyone, the announcers, you watched it on the TV, it looked like he was going to be out for the rest of the game, if not for a week. Lo and behold, he's back in there the second half, limping noticeably.
Limping heavily.
Noticeably.
Yeah.
Affecting his throwing.
Yeah.
Played
He
the rest
could
of the
he was having trouble handing off.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah,
this was a bad sprain. In fact, he went in for X-rays. They thought maybe he broke it.
High ankle sprain is what they told us. You know, his arm or his foot came back out, wrapped to the max, and he played. Yeah.
So we'll see what this happens, what this means for next week. Because next week
They play San Francisco.
they play San Francisco, and they were speculating that possibly they'd keep him out of the Cleveland game, the rest of the game, and not try to,
risk further injury.
Risk further injury, because San Francisco's coming up, and that's going to be a big game. They're going to the West Coast to play that, right?
That's on the West Coast. Yeah.
Okay, and that's a must-win game. They're all must-win games at this point for Pittsburgh if they want to win that division.
Currently, they're in the wild card because Baltimore has tiebreak advantage. They've beaten them twice.
Right. They're 10-3 now, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And Baltimore is playing Indianapolis this coming weekend, so
they'll be 10-3.
they'll probably be 10-3 too. Right. So anyway, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, as we said, pretty good defensive struggle. Cleveland needs some help on offense. Their leading rusher, though, has been out for how long?
Well, he was back today. He had
Peyton Hillis?
Yeah, he played today.
Did he play a little bit?
Yeah, he had, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 yards rushing.
Yeah.
But he played. The pass receivers, I can't really remember their names now. I mean, there's nobody that stood out for me.
Yeah. And McCoy just, second year, he's played a lot of games up till now. I mean, second year isn't a long time. It takes a lot longer for some quarterbacks, but you also got a bunch of rookies playing this year that are playing well, and some second-year guys that are playing well. So he's got to step it up, I think.
He has, to make a stand now because Cleveland will be drafting early next year. Will they draft a quarterback? Colt McCoy is auditioning for his NFL career now, and he has to do better than he did today.
That's true. He does. Throws are off the mark. He looked a little flustered. He was under some pressure, but one of the problems I think he's got is he leaves the pocket too quickly. He can feel the pressure, and a great quarterback will feel the pressure, but hang in there, find their secondary or even their third receiver, and make the throw. He's scrambling out too quickly, I think.
Well, Big Ben showed how he manages the pocket, how he shuffles around, keeps plays extended, and finds a receiver.
Well, he's keeping his eyes downfield, and I don't think that's what McCoy's doing.
He doesn't have someone he can throw to that he's comfortable with.
That may be part of it as well.
And when he's on the move, it looks like he loses his accuracy too.
Yes, he does.
So he's got to step it up if he wants to be playing next year for Cleveland.
He's got some work to do. Well, folks, that just about wraps up this episode. We'll be back again soon with episode number 4. We may do another one before the Week 14 games are finished. If not, our next episode will cover all the games that were played that we haven't talked about yet,
Yes.
the other 15 games on Week 4, and we'll do that. So
Go New England Patriots.
that's right. We are New England fans after all.
Okay, take care now.
This is Charlie Bass, and I'm Tom Akins, and we'll see you next time.